Okay, another game where I instantly want to go get something from the game and add it to my life. Let's take a look. Not exactly what I'm looking for. That's not bad. I can work with this. Welcome back to another video here on Mummified Games. I'm Tony, and today it's Morden time. We're taking a look at a walking adventure game called Wide Ocean Big Jacket by Turnfollow. This game's art style really reminds me a lot of a game I talked about a while back called Night Swim, a blocky yet rounded basic color style. I love the characters in this game. They all have a great feel to them. Mord brought her boyfriend Ben with her on a camping trip with her aunt Chloanne and uncle Brad. Mord is a wild and curious 13-year-old girl. She is quick to action and questions almost everything in life. She sees the normality of the world and aggressively tries something different. Ben is a quiet and shy 13-year-old boy that has known Mord forever. He's just as curious as Mord, but he's not as gung-ho about things. He might see the way the world works and question it, but he will follow the path, but still go along with Mord when she pulls him along. Chloanne is, I think, blood related to Mord. I either missed it or am misremembering, so don't hold it against me. There isn't as much depth to her as the kids, mainly because kids put themselves out more, and it's easier to tell what's going on. She smokes and likes to read. She's married to Brad, and they seem to be a good couple. They talk briefly about different dates they've been on. They sound like a good fit. They have quick talks about how best to be adults on this trip, both of them not having kids and being a little inexperienced at this. Ben is not an ex-tent instructor. The writing is half the joy of this game. You can get a real feel for the characters and what they're all about. The other half is the adventure of this game. You're not running around a large town or anything like that. The game keeps you in a relatively small little maps that take about 5 minutes to walk all the way around. There are great moments when the map you're on is set a certain way. The game goes to a conversation screen while the characters talk, and then when you get back to the map, a character moved or there's something new in the area. It's a great thing to see since it's obvious in a minimalist art style that something new might have popped up. Or if it's your first time on the map, you might see something that stands out a bit more than the other things on the map. Speaking of the little details, the characters all get these little cartoon faces on them. It's easy to see the expressions and changes in mood. There's a part where everyone is sitting around a fire and the game pans from person to person. Their faces might be a little different from the last time you saw them. It's a great way to add some character and show how the conversation is affecting them. A good little touch that makes sense. The music in the game is nice as well. I'm taken back to A Short Hike where the music adds to the feeling of the game without taking you out of it. I love what it gives to the scenes and mood. There was also a part where the background music was coming out of a speaker in the game on a picnic table, and as you got closer, it got louder. Another fun bit. Having said that, there was a moment where I looked to see if the game's soundtrack was on Spotify. Unfortunately, it wasn't. But what was there was a bunch of podcasts where they were talking about this game. And this is the first time since I played Celeste that maybe I wasn't talking about a little unknown game that not a lot of people have played. Maybe this is a popular game and people don't need my help talking about it. Self-reflective thought and possible fall of self-worth aside, this game was great. I loved almost everything about it. I'm trying to think of anything that was bad in this game, but other than sometimes in the campfire scene, the music looped in a weird way, I'm drawing a blank. Is it a perfect game? Probably not. But does it give great vibes and make my afternoon a whole lot nicer? Yeah. What do you all think? If you played this game, what was your favorite moment? I loved the nice quiet moment on the beach that Mord and Ben got to have at night. I love stories of young love or two kids having a connection like this. To be back in that place in my life. If you haven't played this game, what other games are like this? Positive, good vibe, walking stories. I mentioned that it reminded me a lot of A Short Hike earlier. Are there any other games that you associate with this game? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. In the meantime, so normally if a game makes me crave food or anything like this game did, I would have told you, all right, well, I'm off to go get a hot dog from somewhere near me, but I couldn't hold off. I had to go take a break after playing the game before writing the script. It's kind of basic, but I went and had a foot-long chili cheese dog from Sonic. Good stuff. Go find a hot dog of your own and remember to treat yourself. While you're doing that, remember to do the YouTube dance. Like, sub, hit the bell, comment your thoughts, and share and tell someone you know about these videos. It helps out a lot. And as always, friends, keep digging. We'll make it out sometime. See you in the next one.